It's time for a Damn Good Marketing Podcast. I'm your host, Shelby Clement. From corporate executive to CEO to entrepreneur and the founder of Damn Good Marketing Live, this podcast is all about digital marketing, building a business you love, and creating a brand that's authentic to who you are. So if you're ready for honest, raw marketing conversations that you will not find anywhere else, let's freaking get it. Hey guys, what's up? So today we're going to talk about, we're diving right on in of why you should not be cutting marketing even in a slow economy. This is the thing. Whether you are working with an agency, you're doing it yourself, you have someone in-house, like this is truly what I'm telling you. Social media is free. So whether you don't have a budget to work with the agency anymore or whether you don't have someone in-house, you should be utilizing these platforms literally every single day. It is absolutely free. It is a way for you to get in front of your audience every day. Every day. Talk about the value that you provide. Talk about the product or service that you provide. Talk about the human behind the brand. Be relatable. This is the thing. I've had so many conversations lately. I'm so spicy today. I've had so many conversations lately of like, oh my God, Shelby, I can't do this. The economy sucks. Poor me, poor me, poor me, poor me. I get it. We all live in the same economy. I understand, y'all. We are feeling it, especially as small business owners. But I'm here to tell you this. You are in control of your fate. You are in control of the outcome. So like, are you actually putting forth effort into what you're going to get out of it? So are you showing up on a daily basis? Are you saying that poor me mentality? Are you actually doing something about it? Because I can promise you this, there's a lot more people that think just like you. Oh, the first thing I'm going to cut is marketing. And reality is this. When they cut it and you decide to stay, you will show up. You will be at the forefront of the consumer's brain when they are ready to buy. Y'all, I'm not kidding. I understand that it's a hard time right now. I do get it. And I understand that you may not have the money to hire an agency or being a membership or be a part of a mastermind or get in the room right now. I get that. I understand that. But let's think outside of this. What are you doing to keep your business afloat? What are you doing to keep your dreams alive and to live out that God-given talent? I'm not asking you to be a silly psychopath and like go spend all this money right now. I'm telling you to simply continue to show up. You want social media to work for you? How hard are you working for it right now? I don't want you to be a slave to it, but I also want you to show up consistently. That is also telling it that you are here to stay. You're not getting scared and getting off. You are staying here and you are showing up for you and your business and what you're supposed to be doing. How can you do that? Show up consistently. Just show up consistently. It can be simple. It doesn't have to be a highlight reel. It doesn't have to be any type of badass content. It doesn't have to be any of that. It just needs to say, hey guys, I'm here. I'm a small business. I can help you with XYZ. Or this morning, bringing my kids to school, I encountered this. Does anybody else encounter this? Or, holy crap, it is a hard time right now. Don't forget to support your local small businesses because these box stores probably aren't going to feel this. Those things matter. And it's okay to be like, hey guys, I'm a small business. I need some help real quick. The thing with it is this is what I've learned is number one, you're letting the opinions of others stop you from showing up. Even in hard times, are you going to let the opinions of others stop you for showing up for your kids, for showing up for yourself, for building the legacy that you want to live? I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. I'm not saying that you're going to get 1 million views because like we live in this world of vanity metrics where everybody wants these freaking views that are like, they blow everything out of the water. If 20,000 people watch your stories and they bought from you, could you handle it? Could you handle it with the quality of work that you have to provide and the name, the reputation that you have to uphold? Could you handle that? So why are you asking for more when you are not converting what you have now? And like, it's just so crazy to me that the first thing that everybody does, and I've dealt with this even when I was in the oil and gas industry, obviously you got to trim the fat. I understand that. If you have to trim the fat, I'm down for that. Do it, but don't stop doing it. So if you have an agency or you have someone in-house and you have to let them go or that person go, then someone, I'm talking to you, have to pick up the slack. You have to show up. Because like truly, you don't have to be an expert in social media. You just have to be an expert in being a human and knowing the value that your product or service offers. And you all know that because you are living and breathing your business. So a lot of people say, well, Shelby, I don't know how to work social media. That's bullshit. Like there's tutorials on YouTube. I talk about it a lot. SCM's account talk about it a lot. We have a membership that's $87 a month that truly will help you skyrocket your social media. Like truly there's so many resources that you can utilize, even ones for free. So I don't necessarily want to continue to hear that I can't do XYZ because of the economy we live in or whatever that may be. You control what happens in your life. Obviously, to an extent, all those literal people that are out there saying, well, literally, Shelby, that's not really right. God does. I understand that. But you are the person that can put forth some effort in order to change your business and the trajectory of your business. You make what it is, the situation what it is. If you were down in the dumps, poor me, what am I going to do? That is what your mentality is going to be. That is what the energy is going to be. That is what people around you are going to feel. They're not going to want to do work with you. But if you're like, yes, this economy sucks, but I know I can do XYZ in order to maybe enhance my product or service or my social media presence or whatever that may be, because it's free, capital letters, bold. It is free to utilize social media to advertise your business for the first time in a really ever. Because if you think about it back, it used to be billboards and radio ad and print advertisement, and you didn't blink an eye for you to go advertise with those, and you didn't know what your ROI was, but yet you're hesitant to get on social media and talk about your business. If you don't talk about what you do and what you offer, people will not know how to support you. They will not know what you do. And no matter how much you get sick of listening to yourself talk about it, continue to talk about it, because you are forming the perception of the consumer that's going to eventually buy from you. Y'all, these platforms are gold and literally can change your life and your business if you are willing to put in the work that you need to put in order for that to happen. You have to be consistent. You have to have relatable content. You have to be a freaking human. You have to show up and talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. Because everyone is going to find that relatable right now, because everybody is going through the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm telling you, y'all, if you cut marketing first, your business will feel it way more than if you bootstrap, pull up your big girl pants or men's pants, and just do the damn thing anyway. Whether you like it or not, put your face in front of a camera and talk to your people. You wouldn't have a problem going to a networking event and talking. Why is it different on social media? Because more people can see you. That should be why you should do it, because you can reach more people. To talk about what you do and what you provide and what you offer. Y'all, it doesn't comprehend for me. And like, I went on my stories a while ago and I was like, okay, listen, because I've had these conversations. Like, people are like, oh my God, the views, blah, 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 blah. Like, I get it. Like, I even posted yesterday, if you were following along, I have an account that literally reached organically, because people say organic social media is dead. It is in fact not. If done right and strategically, one of our accounts reached 2 million impressions over 1 year. Free. No ad spend, no money behind any of it, free, because they showed up as a human. They were vulnerable. They pulled back the curtain. They took the consumer on the journey with them. That means 2 million eyeballs over 365 days. If you don't know what that means, or you don't think that that's a lot, Google what a room of 2 million people look like, because that is insanity. They've shown up when they didn't feel like it. They were consistent when they didn't feel like it. They showed up when literally they wanted to burn it all down. Like, it is something that can literally be so game changing if done right. And there's so many people that fight against this, and that's cool. You can stay in your bubble over there. But if you are a dreamer and if you know you are made for more and you're in business, but you're in the trenches and like, you're like, I don't feel that motivation, that determination is going to get you there. The discipline is going to get you there. Not that motivation, because that doesn't show up every day. That shows up every blue moon. Ask me how many times I'm motivated. It comes with the territory. When you're living on a dream and you're praying for this and you're walking in your God-given purpose, you have to have discipline, because you get scared. Like right now, the moves we're about to make, it is scary as hell. Like, I am scared inside, internally, of what's going to happen. And I'm very uncomfortable, but I know that this is what is next. I know that this is where I'm supposed to go. So if you believe that and you believe in the business that you have, don't cut marketing, because when you cut marketing, you are then a million steps behind. You are then not in front of your consumer, which then when they are in the buyer's mindset, they will buy from you if you continue to show up. Like, I am so passionate about this topic that it's unreal, that like I would cut other things that I needed to cut before I cut my marketing. And like, yes, I do it myself, but like also I bootstrap that shit and I do it myself. Could I have Elena do a lot of it? Yes. But if it got to the point where I didn't need her, or I couldn't have her, or the funds just didn't make sense for me to put into that aspect of things, I could do it. I would do it a million times over. So this is what I want to tell all of you, and I'm going to leave you with this because I want it short, sweet, to the point. Don't run scared. You have to still show up. The world we live in today is scary. We don't know what is going to happen. But if you believe in God, all you can do is trust him that he is going to get you through this. He is going to get us through this. But you have to also equally bring something to the table. And that is to fight for your business, to fight and show up, to understand that analytics and numbers can only tell you so much. But in the long-term goal, if you continue to show up and you are consistent, I promise you, you will be rewarded for it. You will be rewarded for it. I love you all. I don't mean to yell, but kind of do, because sometimes we all need a swift kick in the rear, especially if we have that small town mentality, and especially if we get scared. Y'all, if you are uncomfortable, that means that's growth. If you are uncomfortable, that means you're about to learn from something. If you are uncomfortable, that means there's opportunity that's about to present itself. So stop being so damn scared and hitting the brakes, and be scared and do it anyway. Because there's no way around being scared. There's no way around being uncomfortable. There's no way around small town mentality and having opinions of others. You just have to do it anyway. Push through it. Do it messy. Show up even when you don't feel like it. I'm your girl. If you are in the trenches and you don't feel like showing up, get in my DMs. Tell me what's going on. Let me talk to you about it. Because I can promise you this, you aren't the only one reaching out. You aren't the only one feeling this way. You aren't the only one going through the lowest of lows, the highest of highs, the anxiety of whatever it is to run your business or to work for someone. I'm telling you, live in your purpose. You are made for more. And until next time, let's freaking get it. And that's a wrap on another episode of Damn Good Marketing Podcast. Thank you all so much for being here. Make sure you comment, review, share it with a friend. Come back next week. And until next time, let's freaking get it.